Hello everyone, Jacob here. In the last lesson, we talked about these conversational expressions. The funny thing is, the sad thing is, which in Korean translates to 재밌는 것은, 안타까운 것은, 형용사 것은. And we saw how you could use this structure up here. The adjective thing is, and then a full sentence. Well, we're going to go down, and I'm going to show you kind of a different structure that we can use, but that has pretty much the same meaning. You can say adverb enough and then a full sentence, and it has the same meaning. It's still like 형용사 것은, 재밌는 것은. Okay, so let's look at our first, conversational expression for today. Interestingly enough. Interestingly enough, and then you'll have a full sentence. And this is another way to say 재미있는 것은. Okay? You could say the funny thing is, you could say the interesting thing is, or you could say interestingly enough. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at an example. 안철수 is running for president. I hope that's how you spell his name. I'm not 100% sure. If I made a mistake, I'm sorry. 안철수 is running for president. Interestingly enough, he isn't a politician. Well, I guess he kind of is a politician now, but originally he wasn't really a politician. That's kind of interesting. So you'll have a sentence, and then you'll say interestingly enough, and then you'll point out kind of something interesting related to the previous sentence. So again, it's just following the structure up here. You have an adverb, enough, and then a full sentence. So this is actually a really common expression, interestingly enough. Another one that is quite common, something that's used a lot in conversation, we say strangely enough. Okay? You'll have strangely enough and then a full sentence. And in Korean, I guess this would translate to 이상한 것은. So let's go ahead and look at an example. My brother got fired. My brother got fired. Actually, this isn't true. I don't even have a brother, so don't worry. But it's just an example. Strangely enough, he seemed really happy. He seemed happy. Okay, usually when you get fired, you are not happy. You are sad or angry or depressed. Strangely enough, he seemed happy. So again, you'll say strangely enough, and then you'll say something kind of strange. You'll point out something a bit strange related to the previous sentence. Okay, so that is how we use this structure. You could put other adverbs here. Interestingly enough, strangely enough are, I think, two of the most common examples, but some other common ones that I use are ironically enough, or even sadly enough. And I'm sure there are other examples, but it is a little bit limited. You can't put any adverb here. It's only with certain adverbs. Like you couldn't say funnily enough. That's not even a word, I don't think. Okay? So I hope you understood this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.